Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, so I made that last update and it was just going to be a general update and that was going to be all I planned to do. But of course, as soon as I turned the camera off, I remembered all these things that I wanted to make videos of about the past few months. And so, since I'm sitting down with the camera, I may as well, right? So I mentioned that things are going really well with my parents, and one of the first things I wanted to make a video of was, what happened that made me start realizing this. My parents were looking to move, and they finally found the house they were looking at and whatnot, and so I go out to meet Mom for Mother's Day at what is now the old house, and they start saying, oh, you haven't seen the new house yet, you haven't seen the new house yet, and I'm like, no. So we go out there. Grandma and Grandpa end up meeting us out there, and they stop at the front of the neighborhood, which is really a fucking compound. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so they get the key, we go in, we're looking around, whatnot, and the front door rings, and Dad says it's the realtor. So I disappear upstairs to go investigate that wing of the house, and I don't hear them, so I assume they've gone somewhere where I can sneak out the front door, smoke a cigarette. And so as I come down and around the corner from the stairs, I see them all standing there. And I was just going to keep on walking like, never mind me, I'm not here. And Dad says, I want to introduce you to my son. Really? Wow. And of course me and my dad look a lot alike, and she says, he looks just like you, and Dad said, yeah, well, he is mine. And I was like, this is way too much good in one situation. I'm going to just walk out the door and smoke my cigarette. So yeah, that was the first time Dad introduced me as his son. And that was pretty cool. And then on the way home from that was the first time any of them called me TJ. Mom and Dad were talking back and forth, and there were some boxes in the back of the truck. And I'm staring out the window, not paying much attention. And Dad says, hey, I want you to take those boxes into the garage when we get home. And I'm not responding because I'm not listening. And he said, TJ, did you hear me? And I didn't respond for a second because nobody calls me TJ. And he goes, TJ, and I realized, oh wait, those are my initials now. And so I look at him, and he's like, did you hear what I said? And I said, no, and he repeats it to me, and that was when TJ started, and it's pretty much stayed. So yeah, that's about it on that one, I think. Oh, no, Kel's boyfriend came in, and they also introduced me as TJ, and he, no problems whatsoever. So yeah, that was pretty cool. What else is there on that note? That's all I got right now. I might think of more to elaborate on that in a little bit. Alright, bye. Just kidding. Okay, so like I said, I might think of more to elaborate on that. I mentioned that this was all Mother's Day, that we went to the house and whatnot. Well, we went to Mother's Day dinner with, Grandma, Grandpa, and the whole family. And that was the first time that my parents stuck with he and TJ in front of my Grandma and Grandpa. And it definitely earned them some looks. But they stuck to it, and they're still sticking to it, and I'm really happy and really proud of them. I know it takes something for my mom to kind of buck up against her mom, and I know it takes a whole lot for my dad to buck up against his in-laws, because believe it or not, they actually get along and like each other. So, yeah. Alright, I'm done on that topic this time, I promise. Bye.